Don't ask me what time it is. I don't know and I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. And you don't have to look any further because God is God and that's it. Finish. End of story. You understand? So don't go for other styles or other things you think because it's not true. There's only God and nothing else. And not like many human beings say from, how do they call this? Well, I even don't care. I forget how you call this. But, so don't ask me what time is. I don't know. I only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. You can do it with this or get the fuck out of my way, folks. It's easy. You understand? You don't have to listen to me. You can go now. Bye bye. So, I told you about this storm what is coming, what is on its way. This storm what is, yeah, they did put things in it and it got something to do with the eye and the pyramid. And this is the eye and the pyramid and that are the pyramid people. I call them like this. I call them the fallen stars, you know. These are the people who are behind many things you will not expect, you will not know, you will not understand, or you will not even believe it. You understand? So, but that's exactly what's going on, and I try to warn, and America, brace yourselves, put your seatbelt on, because you're gonna get the hell ride of your life. And you will understand, you will get it the day you see it. You understand? And now you start to see things coming and falling on place. You understand? So, yeah, that's exactly what's going on. And that's exactly what I told you in the beginning. And I tell you now. And I will not change my story. My story comes from God. And only from God. And no one else. You understand? That's the Spirit who did touch me. And that's the Spirit in me, folks. That's the Spirit you hear talking now. You understand? I am in God. And God is in me. And I hope when it is time that God also will be a little bit in you. Because if we don't do this, then you did do stupid things, folks. And you all will definitely die. So I'm warning for the things to come. And I know you will not listen to this kind of trouble what is above your head. But this is it. That's it. You understand? So this storm thing is coming, and it do have a big eye, and I saw many lights in it, like lightning. You understand? It was very bright light, so very energy is in this thing, in this, and presidents are already talking about it that it will come into America and all. and all that kind of things, they are worried, and they should be, because this is a different storm, and they know about it. You understand? And they go to places, and there they can manipulate the storm. You understand? To the places they go, there they do have more things to steer it in the way it has to go. You understand? So, and that's exactly what's going on. Because I saw the eye in the storm, and this kind of storms do have an eye, like tornadoes do have an eye, and also these storms do have an eye. And they do have a name. And I forget the name, because for me, storm is storm, no name. But I think people did make names in it, so that they will recognize, oh yeah, that was Storm Andrew was there, and that is Storm Satan was there, and that Storm Beyonce was there, and that was Storm Madonna was there, and that was Storm Katerina was there. They will find names and put it into storms. But for me, storm is storm, no name. You understand? I do not understand why there are names in storms, and why put people names in the beautiful things God ever did make, like the planets and the stars. And when a stone comes, a stone get a name. Yeah? They give everything names. If God comes, then they think it's a star, so they will give it another name. But it is God who comes, and the people will not know, and then they will give it a name. That's exactly what these people I'm living with are, They give it names. And I do not understand why. So then it's to recognize how strong the storm was and all that kind of things. It's a reminding thing, eh? It's more easy to remind. But for me, storm is storm. I will never give a name to a star or a storm or a planet or whatever, Let God do his thing and stay out of it. Just stay the freak out of it, folks. I'm warning. My Father God do not like such a thing. It's unbehavior. Understand? It's not how you should behave. But in the behavior you do not do, you better you do. And the behavior you better don't do, you do it. Understand? It's an upside down world, and the upside down words. That's what you are. You people are upside down and shaked and stirred. This is how I see people. And you people cannot live with each other and also not without each other. So what is it what you want, folks? Huh? Just be nice for each other. Always. Not today you are nice and tomorrow you can kill each other. Don't do it. This is a necessary bad thing what will come into you. And the first day nothing will happen. It will be normal. It will be okay. But the next day you will become crazy and you will start to do things. And you are not standing behind it. You don't want this, but it start to happen. That's the spirit what will come into you. And in many of you. And if you are not ready for this kind of spirit what dwell around, then you will be touched by that kind of spirits. And you're gonna die, and before you die, you will do stupid things, very stupid things, and you are not behind it. You will not understand what you ever did. I'm warning you folks for that kind of spirits, because this is the spirit world you are in. And these spirits are there. And watch out, because all your lives is hanging on a very thin line. Like I told you many times before, watch out for the spirit. It's a spiritual battle. And if your spirit is not strong enough, then it do not know enough. You understand? You need to know about all the cases what's going on, or you will never stay and exist. You will never resist the things what is coming. You will fall deeply in it with not any problem for you. And you will think, it's okay, it's good. But it isn't. I did warn you people so many times. This storm also, it will go the way the people do not expect. And the storm will be big. And people will die. How many will die? Maybe it is in the light I saw. And I saw many lights. Like thunder, but then only lightning. The air was dry and dark. And I saw the energy coming out of, I think it's this thing, what is coming. This thing what do have a very big eye. And will take many people. And on an unexpected way. God know already for a long time what people do with storms and all that kind of things. You understand? So maybe God will push it another way. It's possible. It's what God can do easy. So I don't know what will happen. I'm not sure. But I know one thing, I did get a warning. Even I did get a tattoo on my arm. From sleeping. And I saw the complete eye looking at me on my arm. And before this I saw lightning. And it was dark. And the air was dry. And the lightning was like never before. Many energy into the air. Definitely into America. There is so much energy, folks. There are so much stones what will fall and all that kind of things. And you never will see it come. You can look with your binocular, how you call this thing. And you can look far with it. but you never will see coming what is on its way. And this is all the place will be and the name will be. Like the name will be proud, called America. America is cocky and America is proud. And they always say, and God bless America. And I come online and I'm telling you who say so. Who say so? Is it coming from my father's mouth or is it coming from yours? Did you write the books or did my father write the books? Did my father tell you, you all will go to churches? Or did the people write it down? Because I know my Father God like a quiet God. And that's exactly the God he is. So how is it possible that there is a book with 66 books in it? Why exactly 66? And why the number 6? You go into the church of 666 and you read into books of 666 and you walk your way with 666. Did you not know? Did you not count? But hey folks, you go with the beast, go with the beast. Ride it. Because that's what you all do. You ride on the beast. And the system into the people. Into very dirty people. And they all think that they are better than my God. These are the goddesses and the gods here on earth. And that are no one else than the children of the beast they are riding on. And someday you're gonna sit also on his back. I'm warning you for this kind of things. It will happen, for it must happen. Because if I did not know those things for sure, I never will tell you how sure I ever will be. But I am very sure in the things I am telling you right now. It's the real deal, and it's the right deal, and it's your last deal. So it will also be your last meal. Dark days are coming, folks, and you will not understand out of the darkness where you are. You will see really nothing. This is how dark it can be. Real darkness is coming, and you cannot even see each other. So start to shine bright, so that you will be seen in these dark times, because it will become very dark. The people only who will shine bright, they will make it. They will make it. For my Father will be on your head, on your right hand. And he will take it on his right hand. Understand? Like friends, brothers, family. That's what the right hand of you does. And you all know this, folks. So start to shake each other on a good way. And not with your ass in the air. Start to think. I want you to love each other for once in your lives. Give it away. Open your feelings. Help each other. Love each other on the right way. Yesterday I did read something about gay people, that their gen do not exist. There is no gen into this this gay scene. And I told you folks, to become a human being like that, it's a choice. It's a feeling. And nothing else. So for me, I'm telling you all, you are sick people. If man will go with man and woman with woman. You are very sick people. It's not normal. It's not the way God wanted it all. For these people, these are sick people. I call these sick people freaks. Because you are a freak. If a man will go with a man and a woman with a woman. But hey, if a woman and a woman come to me and a man with a man, I will accept them. I will talk with them. and I will let them make their own choices. Because if this is your choice, I only can tell you it's the wrong choice. It's never what God did want. But I never can stop you. Only God can stop you, but He won't. For God told me so. The people need to choose for themselves. I will not choose for them. So people, what God told me, that you are standing alone in the choices you need to make. I never will stand alone. I don't have choices to make, because my Father make it for me. He know the best, what is the best, the very best for me. So He will give me the very best. And you can get it also. But you need to come out of the darkness. And I need to see you shine. Like a diamond in the darkness. Like a very bright light. So that we can see you from heaven. This is the dark age you're going to live in. You better start to worry about yourself before it is too late. I never can warn you enough. We are living in very dangerous times. And definitely America will be. Or never will be again. And this last thing I'm telling you, America never will be again. That is what will happen. With the people who did not listen. So go from America. Go away from America if you like to live. But if you want to die, stay. See, it's always your choice. Do you want to live or do you want to die? Want to get diseases? Stay. Want to become crazy? Stay. Want to get the call of the devil? Stay. The devil is in the middle of America, folks. And America is the devil's playground. I never saw such a big playground like America. And the devil exactly in the middle of it. The devil, your devil, is in the middle of America called New York. There is where the devil is. He is in New York. New York. And you people are the jerks around it. And you are surrounded by the children. They will learn you everything. Everything what you better don't do. They are not learning only the big people who do have a lot of knowledge not to do it, but even will do, but also the little children with almost no knowledge. If you do love your child, then love it on a good way. Go away from America. And find a nice and easy place. Because a lot of things are definitely going into America. And America is very big. Because they put everywhere their finger. Before you know it, there is only America. It's exactly what this Hitler did want. He did want one big Germany. That's why there was World War I and II. And now World War III is coming. But what do they exactly want? They want to win everything in this world. They want only that everything will become America. From long time ago, the things from long time ago, what did happen, will return. And that's America. That's what America wants. America wants you to become all Americans. It will never happen. God will not allow. God is waiting for the war to come, like I do. And the war must come soon now. It will not take any long anymore. You will see the lights of war. And you will hear the sound of war. Are you ready for these very dark times? Like I told you folks, and I told you many times, the people who do live on earth right now, they gonna wish that they never been born in that time. This is how difficult your way will be. And I know it like no other. For I saw it like no other. I also saw my Father God like no other. And I know the things like no other. For I am the unknown prophet of God. And I warn you in this kind of way. Because I think is the only way I ever can warn you. It's to let you hear my voice and share my thoughts. For the thoughts do never did come from me and always did come from God. And I am really the unknown prophet of God. And you better start to listen.